Hey guys, good morning. We're out here, pretty active scene off of Hacks Cross in a neighborhood, Laurenburg Circle in Germantown. Take a look right now. This is what we're dealing with. The helicopter over my head here. I'll try to make sure I speak up nice and loud. Apparently there were two people trying to rob a home out here in Germantown, a home off of Hacks Cross. This is what we're seeing out here now. You can see a large Germantown police presence, and I'm told MPD is helping as well. One person is in custody from what we understand. A second person still wanted, which is why we have so many police officers here right now. And you can see this is not a place where they want to be searching. It's residential, so a lot of people around. It is a Monday morning, so I'm sure a lot of these people are at work. But here's what I can tell you so far. I just talked to the deputy chief for Germantown Police Department. He did confirm two people were trying to rob a home off of Hacks Cross. One person is in custody, a second still wanted. Apparently there were we have reports, this has not been confirmed, but and law enforcement has received reports of shots fired, and no one was injured, thank goodness. But that's what we can tell you right now. I can tell you that three Shelby County Schools, a spokesperson with Shelby County Schools says that the three Shelby County Schools, elementary, middle, and high school are on lockdown just as a precaution. They're a ways away from here, but this is the area that they're searching right now. Fred, right now I am on Laurenburg and Beaufort off of Hacks Cross. You can see the park over here. Christina, there are reports of some shots that were fired, but no one was injured from what we understand so far. Right here you can see some of the law enforcement gearing up, putting on some of their gear, getting ready to search. And they had us come stand over here because they said this is probably the safest area to be standing on. So here's what we can see out here right now. And we'll have a live report on this at noon as well. But again, three schools on lockdown. They're Shelby County schools. They confirm they're all very close together. They're a little ways from here, but they're just to make sure, they have to make sure that they're safe, dot their I's and cross their T's, take every precaution possible. One person in custody, a second person still wanted. I know there's a lot of chatter online about whatever happened, but we're just giving you what police can tell us right now, so we don't want to be reporting a bunch of rumors or anything like that. But I did speak with the deputy chief. He said it appeared it was a attempted home robbery. There are reports. I talked to a dispatcher, a captain at the dispatch office in Germantown. She said there were reports of shots fired, but there's still something that they're working on confirming. Of course, they have to talk to witnesses. They have to, get everything situated here. But from what I'm told, no one has been hurt. So that's good news to report there. But you can see here, I'll go ahead and get you a shot as close as I can past the trees. You see the helicopter there in the distance. So Memphis police are helping out, and I'll tell you what, actually, once we got out here, we were driving around and we were kind of searching for the scene because, this is happening, unfolding right before our eyes. They're searching for these people, I should say, and we were driving around, and there was just an enormous police presence. I was told by dispatch that they had created a perimeter around the Hacks Cross area, but you definitely saw it. You were driving in from the Germantown to Memphis line, and you could see a police officer, the cruiser right there. And here we go. Yes, Christina, that's correct. They have the elementary, middle, and high school on lockdown. Shelby County schools, not too far from here, just as a precaution. Just they have to be safe and make sure they take everything into consideration. But it really seems like they're focusing the bulk of their attention to this area here. Again, this is Beaufort and Laurenburg. Beaufort Cove, Laurenburg Circle, it appears. And that attempted robbery not too far from here off of Hacks Cross. So, I was talking to a deputy chief that pulled over and talked to me for a minute. I tried to ask him a few quick questions to get as much information as I could, because, they're some of these higher ranking officials, they're just receiving word as well from people out here on the ground. And he did confirm for me that it was a home attempted robbery. One person in custody. I asked him where the second person was brought into custody, because there's been some chatter that it was possibly under a deck. Again, we don't want to report rumor or anything like that, but there's a lot of chatter online. A lot of these neighborhoods, they look to Neighborhood Watch, next door, things like that, which is great because everyone has a conversation and is communicating with each other, which is really important. But he said that it's too early to tell, and of course they're doing their investigation right now. And again, when I say shots fired, there were reports of shots fired. That's what the captain of the dispatch told me. But they have to go through the entire investigation to get more information. Tina, I believe the home was off of the Hacks Cross area. That's what he told me when we spoke just very briefly. And you can see, this is obviously an area that has a lot of families. There's a playground right back here, and this is a Monday morning, so I'm sure a lot of these people are at work and whatnot, so that is some good relief that there shouldn't be too many people around. But definitely not something that pretty alarming for people who live in this area. I believe that's right. This is a helicopter. That's right, me and Jeff, this is in Germantown. I'm going to go over it one more time because I have to get ready to do a live shot for our noon show in just a minute. But what I can tell you right now, you can see for yourself, this is a neighborhood off of Hacks Cross, Beaufort Cove, Laurinburg Circle, it appears. We're told right now one person is in custody. They're still searching for a second person. Home off of Hacks Cross, attempted robbery, and now they're searching for that person in this neighborhood right now with the help of MPD. And we're going to be live in just a few minutes. As far as I know, no injuries. We'll bring you up to speed in our noon show. Have a great day.